I would have died if anyone had seen what I was doing. I mean, it was so embarrassing. But embarrassing or not, there I was, sitting at the end of my bed, hugging myself. Why? Because I wanted to know how it would feel to be locked in a dreamy, romantic embrace with the boy of my dreams. It was seeing Logan and Marianne together that made me think about it. That afternoon, when I was walking home from school with my friend Marianne Spire and her steady boyfriend Logan Bruno, they seemed so happy. You can tell they are really crazy about each other. One minute they're laughing, teasing, and using all their little private code names and jokes. The next, their heads are together, all serious, as if they're talking about something special that's just between the two of them. Sigh. Marianne is so lucky to feel that way about a boy who feels the same way about her. Logan and Marianne walked me as far as my house on Bradford Court. I stood on my front steps for a minute before going in, and I watched them as they playfully bumped into one another on their way down the street. After that, I went straight upstairs and began hugging myself. Who was this boy of my dreams I was pretending to hug? Good question. I hadn't met him yet. I've gone out on dates, but it's never been anything serious. That super special, tingly, in-love thing has never happened to me. By the way, me is Claudia Kishi. Well, I'd thought I'd had the in-love feeling before. When I went on vacation to California, I met a boy I really liked a lot. And before that, I'd liked a couple of other boys. But nothing has come of any of it. I mean, none of those boys ever became my steady boyfriend or anything like that. And I wasn't particularly missing or thinking about those boys either. So I probably hadn't been feeling the real, true in-love feeling. Still, I remembered how nice spending time with Terry in California had been, and seeing Marianne and Logan together that afternoon really made me want a steady boyfriend of my own. I wasn't about to settle for just anybody, though. I wanted the perfect boy, one who was everything I dreamed of. I believed he was out there, too. He had to be. I stretched out on my bed. Hugging yourself gets boring very fast, and lay there, wondering what my perfect boy would look like. I didn't care if he was Japanese American like I am. He would have to be cute, though, and tall. At least taller than me, and I'm about medium height for my age, which is 13. Besides basic cuteness and tallness, I didn't have any specific looks requirements, except muscles. He did have to have some muscles, but not too many muscles. I don't like those big weightlifter muscles, but I don't like skinny arms on a guy either. Something right in the middle would be fine. Trying to picture this perfect guy made me wonder what exactly I was looking for. After all, if you weren't sure what you wanted, you might not recognize it when you found it. It would be sort of tragic if Mr. Perfect walked right by me and I didn't even realize it. That's when I decided I better make a list. A list of all the important qualities I was looking for in Mr. Perfect. Bending upside down, with one hand holding my long black hair up so it wouldn't touch the floor, I searched under my bed for a pad of paper, which I remembered had gotten kicked under there. Although my room is on the messy side, I usually have a very good idea of where everything is. Here's what I came back up with. A bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, the Nancy Drew book I was reading, and a box of stationery with a red, green, and gold Mexican print border. I couldn't reach the pad, but that was all right. The Mexican print stationery would do. I was glad to have found these things. I ripped open the Doritos. I'm just wild about junk food. It's stashed all over my room. I hide it because my parents don't approve of my eating junk food. Technically, I suppose they're right. Junk food is not healthy. But I'm slim and I have good skin, so what's the harm? As I munched away, I flipped open the Nancy Drew book to the place where I'd left off reading the night before. Just like my junk food, I also have to keep my collection of Nancy Drew books hidden.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.